Morning and welcome to WSRH News, your leading news for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Brianna Ferrara.
And I'm Morgan Rhymes. Today is Monday, March 6th, and we've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story. Seniors, this is the last week to buy Grad Bash tickets. Bring your school ID, signed contract, and $150 cash or check to Student Services or to Ms. Kish or Ms. Wallace. You must purchase your tickets before this Friday, March 10th.
Congratulations to two seniors at Seminole Ridge High who won scholarships from the Palm Beach County Sheriff Office over the weekend. Seniors Thomas Karbowski and Morgan Rhymes each received scholarship checks of $2,500. These scholarships are renewable each year, so they could be worth up to $10,000 for Thomas and Morgan. Congratulations.
The Senior Brunch is an annual tradition and this year's will be held at the Dancing Crane Country Club on May 17th from 10 a.m. to noon. The cost will be around $30 to $35 per person. If you're interested in going to the Senior Brunch, please complete the entrance form in the Senior Activities and Senior Counseling Google Classroom. More details will be announced as we get closer to the dates.
Do you have a talent that you would like to show off? BSU will have talent show auditions today, March 6th and Tuesday, March 7th at 3:15 p.m. in room 203. See Mrs. Wright for more details.
The Seminole Ridge Lip Dub 2023 is coming soon. We will shoot the school-wide Lip Dub on Friday, March 31st. We will want every club, academy, honor society, and class represented, so ask your coach, teacher, or sponsor to find out where you should be that day. Everyone should be wearing school spirit gear or team uniforms. This year's Lip Dub will be epic, so don't miss out. Go Hawks!
SGA class officer elections will be held on Tuesday, March 7th during A and B lunch. Students may vote for their candidate on the SGA page on the school's website under the Students and Parents tab.
Two of our Seminole Ridge wrestlers have something to celebrate after competing at the state's wrestling championships. Austin Duffy lost both of his matches on Friday, but still finished in the top 16 in the state. Meanwhile, Marco Luciano made his school history. We won his first match 10-1 on his way, earning 6th place in the state in his weight class. Congratulations to Austin and Marco.
Taking a look at today's sports calendar, varsity baseball Atlantic home at 6:30. JV baseball Cardinal Newman at 6:30. Girls lacrosse versus Wellington home at 5 o'clock, and boys lacrosse versus Suncoast home at 7 p.m.
Congratulations to this week's Hawks of the Week. 9th grade, Doreen Clark, nominated by Ms. Carbone. 10th grade, Lance Cummings, nominated by Mr. C. 11th grade, Janae Pinnock, nominated by Mrs. Morris. 12th grade, Juliana Ortega, nominated by Mrs. Vento. Good job, Hawks. Students were nominated based on academic improvements or for their best efforts into making our campus better by doing things like helping others, volunteering their times, or even simply picking up trash.
Well, that's it for WSRH Daily News. I'm Brianna Ferrara.
And I'm Morgan Rhymes. Now let's go to a special edition of WSRH Extra.
Today on WSRH Extra, we are highlighting how a beach party is
Also, cadets from across South Florida are on the march.
Plus, we go off the beaten path to check out a nature preserve. WSRH Extra starts now. Welcome to this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Carlos Suarez.
And I'm Reagan Bresnahan. Today is Saturday, March 4th, and this special edition of WSRH Extra is coming to you from just off the beaten path at Community Park.
And that's the theme of this episode, Off the Beaten Path. Today, people of different walks of life are coming together to walk the same path. WSRH Extra reporter Haley Chan brings us down to the Boating and Beach Bash in Spanish River Park.
The nation's largest free event for people with disabilities.
Today, the annual Boating and Beach Bash event is being held at Spanish River Beach in Boca Raton. This free event works to offer people with disabilities opportunities they may not normally experience.
They deserve to get out, and we create an atmosphere where they're not marginalized, where they're not looked down upon because they have a disability.
This event, that was once a smaller get-together, is now an event thousands of people are coming to attend yearly.
It has obviously grown from a picnic in the park for a couple of hundred people to a fun fest for people with special needs.
With inclusive events like these, disabled individuals are able to feel welcome and have a sense of community.
Growing up in a small town where I was the only person with a disability, I didn't have any representation or any sort of activities that were open to me. So I really support all events that help people grow when they have a disability.
And people with disabilities are grateful for these types of events.
Some of us may be in wheelchairs, some may have developmental disabilities. The world is still open to us if we just look around and see what it is that we can do.
The Boating and Beach Bash for disabled people is an event helping individuals get off the beaten path into a more inclusive environment. For WSRH Extra, I'm Haley Chan.
Not many kids know the road that they're going to take after high school, but JROTC is paving a new path, one that kids may not have considered before. WSRH Extra reporter Gabrielle Bradford takes us outside to Seminole Ridge's annual JROTC drill competition.
JROTC students from across South Florida are marching here at Seminole Ridge High School as part of an annual drill competition.
We reach out to the other schools and we ask them if they want to come to the school, and when they do, they will come here and they'll go through whatever they signed up for. They have different teams.
Forest Hill JROTC instructor Stephen Thibodeau says that his one cadet has had an exceptional path to success.
She was a hard charger, very dedicated, very professional, very mature for her age.
Isabel Morale has won the event First Raiders Woman since her freshman year of high school.
In the beginning, I didn't really know what I got myself into, and then throughout the years, I've noticed it teaches you a lot of leadership skills. It's helped me get jobs.
But staying on the right path to success is not all that it's cut out to be.
People think it's physically hard, but I'd say it's more mental. You have to be able to balance it out. You have to put your priorities straight.
No matter what career she decides to take,
she'll be successful in whatever. We could sure use someone like that in the military, that's for sure.
In the end, Isabel Morale has something to smile about today as her team worked hard in their drill competitions. Next up for our drill teams will be the regional competition held at Jupiter High. For WSRH Extra, I'm Gabrielle Bradford.
Yesterday, construction began on a $4 billion reservoir on a journey to restore Florida's ecosystems. As the federal government is taking action, one festival is teaching kids about wildlife and preservation in a unique way. WSRH Extra reporter Brooke McGrath has the story.
Let's get wild in the Palm Beaches!
Palm Beach County Nature Area Festival hosted an event today to encourage people of all ages to get out and get active.
So what we're trying to do through our outreach, especially to youth, is connect the youth to the backyard. Right?
The festival does this by offering kayaking, hiking, animal releases, a 5K, and a 10K run. While this nature festival brings people together in a recreational way, it also takes the off-the-beaten-path approach to teach the next generation about environmental concerns.
Well, as you know, the Everglades was almost completely destroyed over 100 years ago, and now we are still making up for that mistake.
A current $4 billion Everglades restoration project will result in healthier habitats that support more wildlife. This restoration project helps our children become more aware of the world around them.
It's so important to bring back and educate the younger generations because these are the people that are voting to protect these areas. So
Palm Beach County goes to great lengths in order to provide the best environmental education for children.
We just created a documentary that is actually a new curriculum for 7th and 10th grade students in the school district of Palm Beach County.
So we want to make sure that we're out there, we're making a positive image for the refuge, and just increasing awareness of what we do around here.
Reaching out to the youth is helping to preserve Florida's environment for years to come. For WSRH Extra, I'm Brooke McGrath.
Off of one of the busiest roads in our area sits a jewel of nature just waiting to be explored. WSRH Extra reporter Olivia Evans takes us off the beaten path to grassy waters.
North Lake Boulevard is one of the busiest roads in northern Palm Beach County, amid a housing boom in nearby Westlake, Loxahatchee, and Palm Beach Gardens. But these cars are often racing by a natural treasure, Grassy Waters Preserve.
I found it kind of accidentally and just fell in love with it immediately the first time I came.
Although Stillbolt found it on accident, she's become very passionate about the importance of grassy waters.
This kind of area with public access is absolutely critical.
Grassy Waters is a 23 square mile wetlands that provides fresh water for the city of West Palm Beach and other nearby towns. The preserve features an education center as well as miles of boardwalks and trails for hiking and biking through nature.
There's so much wonderful nature here. We've got alligators, we've got birds, we've got all kinds of different predators, something that you can learn and bring the whole family. It is such a gorgeous place.
As environments here in Loxahatchee begin to change by the increasing amount of new residents and developments, Grassy Waters allows people to stray away from the beaten path to get closer to nature. For WSRH Extra, I'm Olivia Evans.
Well, that's it for this special edition of WSRH Extra in Loxahatchee, Florida. I'm Carlos Suarez.
And I'm Reagan Bresnahan. Don't forget to follow us and send submissions to us at Seminole Ridge TV. See you next time.